Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, the human has really lost it this time. I mean, he's always been a little bit, woo-hoo, but, oh man, this time. Oh. Hi there, folks. My name is Mr. Ugly. Welcome to the Mr. Ugly Show.
It's the Mr. Ugly Show, starring Mr. Ugly and the Human. Yes, got it.
I and my trusty helper, the Human, will be showing off different cool stuff the Human has collected, and will be telling you if it was worth collecting in the first place. And if it's something relatively new, we'll tell you where you can get your own. This week we've got something a little strange for you, but please enjoy. Ta-da! 2 Hello Kitty Gunpla sets. Yes, thank you, Mr. Ugly. Today we'll be looking at 2 newer releases from Bandai in collaboration with Sanrio. In fact, the only 2 releases I know of from Bandai in collaboration with Sanrio, Hello Kitty Gunpla kits. Assuming anyone is still watching, why don't you tell the folks what we're looking at here? Hello Kitty is a worldwide phenomenon, ranked second only to Pokemon in highest grossing franchises. That's actually true. Created by Yuko Shimizu in 1974 for the Sanrio Company, Hello Kitty, or Kitty White, is a third-grade British student who never ages. She's always a third grader. Her original appearance was on a coin purse, pictured between a milk bottle and a fishbowl. But now she's on everything and has everything from albums to cartoon shows, clothing lines, video games, snacks, toys galore, even high-end expensive jewelry, dresses, purses, even cars. Alright, and that other very Japanese element of these model kits, the giant robot part? Yes, Gunpla. Coming from a combination of Gundam and plastic. These are model kits of giant mobile suits, not robots, from the many Gundam manga and anime series. First airing in April of 1979, Mobile Suit Gundam depicted interplanetary war with mass-produced piloted mobile suits as the combatants. Gundams were special mobile suits with advanced capabilities, armor, and weaponry piloted by exceptional individuals. Model kits were produced by Bandai in the 80s and became very popular, and by now almost every mecha from the various iterations and installments of the anime and manga have been produced at varying levels of size, detail, and of course price as model kits. Well, I stand corrected. So this is a synergistic kind of dream? Nightmare? I guess it depends on your proclivities. Stop. These things are pure awesome. Alright, well, in for a penny, in for a pound. Why don't you show the folks what you get in each box? Alright, let's start with the Haro here. Here's a quick turnaround of the box. There's the little Haro. If you like to read Japanese, there you go. Here's some product images. And we'll start from the bottom because that's where the instructions usually are. Flip it over, empty it out, and oh, it doesn't get much more on the bottom than that. Instructions are actually printed on the bottom of the box this time. Cute. Alright, let's take a look at the runners. Alright, so here we have the first runner. You got some Haro pieces on here. There's his top of his head, little hands, so cute. Various other pieces. Runner 2 here has his Haro butt and his little keyboard, a little insert for the mouthpiece there. That is going to be his base, I believe. And we get his little cat ears. I guess I should be calling it her at this point, since it's Hello Kitty. And finally, some color correcting stickers here. Looks like we're getting stickers for the arms, whiskers, nose, that kind of thing. Alright, here's the box for the Gundam Hello Kitty, the RX-78-2. Here's some product shots for you. Looks like we got both Hello Kitty and the Gundam, and we can maybe combine them. There's a nice shot of the combined form. And the little logo on the side of the box there. Okay, open up from the bottom to get the instructions first. Alright, here are our instructions. And that's the painting guide. So you can see we are going to need to do some painting to get her to look like she does here on the picture on the manual. Let's take a look inside the manual. Pretty standard stuff for a Gunpla kit. A little simplified, actually. And these are the assembly instructions for people who have never made a model kit before. And here are the runners. First runner looks like it's mostly Gundam parts. There's your helmet, or the head rather, and the V-fin. Got some skirting armor on there too. Let's see, we got a red one here. This is the shield. Looks like we're gonna need to paint that or put stickers on it. And the feet and face. We got blue for the body. And this is obviously the Hello Kitty helmet. This is a gray runner. Parts for the Gundam. Here's your polycaps for the joints. Some color correcting stickers. Joy. Those are always fun. And oh, look at this. A Hello Kitty shaped runner with the Hello Kitty parts. It's her head, her body. Looks like legs maybe, feet, and arms. And some Gundam parts. And finally a red runner that looks like her bow with her base and her bow on it and an apple. Alright, and here we see what the Haro looks like in its ball form without any paint or panel lining or stickers. And here it is with its little arms and legs extended. Here's what the Hello Kitty figure looks like, all assembled. No paint, stickers, or anything needed for this one. And she's sitting so pretty on her little apple base. And here's our little super deformed RX-78-2 Gundam. And again, this is without any paint or panel lining. And in order for Hello Kitty to change into the Gundam, well, she needs to remove Gundam's head and attach herself in his place. Hey, here's our little Hello Kitty Haro with the stickers applied. There's an example of what a standard Haro looks like from the manga. You can see ours has a whole bunch more cuteness factor. The eyes are actually plastic, little piece inside, but the nose is a little gold sticker. Whiskers are stickers. The instructions actually have you placing them a little further out than I did, but I kind of like them close in like that. Makes it cuter in my opinion. The stickers for the shirt, to make it look like Haro Kitty, see what I did there, is wearing overalls. Stickers for the buttons. I've panel lined the arms and legs to show the segments better. And that's all the painting I've done on this little guy. You can remove her from the base, take off her arms and legs, and fold her up into her ball form. Here she is in her cute little ball form, with the arms and legs removed. And the ears are still attached to these little panels where the arms attach in. She is a little helper droid, so you can open her up. And as you can see from the scale here in the picture, she's got a little keyboard and monitor for running diagnostics and other helpful programs. Here's our cute little Hello Kitty figure. There's no paint or stickers on her. All of the different colored parts are just parts poking through from behind. Take her little apple off there. It's just on a peg. Her wrists can rotate around. Her arms are on ball joints. You can move them in and out and all around. Her head is also on a ball joint, but due to the size, can't really look up or down, just side to side. There's her cute little tail poking out the back of her overalls. And she comes with her little apple base. She doesn't attach to it, but she can stand on it. And if you pull her legs down, kind of tight joint there, and then fold them up, you can put her in a little sitting position. and she can sit on her little apple base. Here we have the Hello Kitty Gundam, all painted up, panel lined, and with all the stickers attached where they're supposed to go. Her helmet comes off, and you do have to transfer the bow from the helmet to her ear, so you get a little look that looks like that. This is the same head from the Hello Kitty figure, just attached to the SD Gundam body. These SD kits do have a problem with the joints, where they have a tendency to pop apart. There goes the arm. Exactly as I'm talking about it. They just pop back in, little ball joint, the polycaps. You just remove her head. You can see she's got her own neck piece, which is held on by the backpack, so take that off. And then the neck piece, and now you can reattach the Gundam head and the Gundam backpack, which are the light gray, or dark gray rather, versus the black parts. Again, they kind of fiddly, fell apart a bit when you play with them. Stickers for his eyes, stickers for a little gold paneling in his chest and everywhere. The only paint on him here is actually for the paneling, which you can see matches the design of the Hello Kitty helmet. You can see the similarities between the two helmets here. Obviously, Hello Kitty one has a cuteness factor with the ears and the whiskers. These little SD figures are pretty posable. This is actually fairly standard. SD stands for super deformed. And there goes the arm again. Fairly standard SD figure in terms of articulation. No knees, just hip articulation. You get some ankle armor, and the feet move. Elbows, biceps swivel, wrists are ball jointed. That's kind of it for these guys. He can hold his beam rifle. You can attach his shield to his arm. Panel line to that. The white part is stickers. The gold is a sticker as well. You could also attach the shield on his back when he's not using it. There's a little peg hole in the backpack. You get a look that's kind of like that, a little rakish angle there. And you can give him his beam saber. Beam sabers are basically large-scale lightsabers. Normally, you would get like a clear effects part to use for the blade in a larger scale kit. SD kits, you just get these solid plastic pieces. You would have to paint it if you want it to look less like a wiffle ball bat and more like a laser sword. But there you go. That's what he looks like.
I have to admit, these things are pretty kawaii. Did I say that right? Yeah? Okay. Anyway, tell me, senpai, was it worth it?
It's getting harder to tell when you're mocking me. Okay, so the Gundam here is currently available on fine importer websites like the USA Gundam Store for about $25, and the Haro here goes for about $13. Now, ordinarily an SD Gundam kit would be a little bit cheaper, more around the 20, maybe even the teens price point. But this one does include a Hello Kitty figure and gives you the extra parts to swap heads and make a Hello Kitty Gundam. If that's the sort of thing that appeals to you, which obviously appeals to me, then yeah, totally worth it at the $25 price point. I do have to say, though, I think the Haro overall is cuter. So I would have to say that if you had to choose between the two sets, even though you get a pretty decent Hello Kitty figure and you get a pretty standard RX-78-2 SD Gundam in the other set, I think I'd go with the Haro Kitty, as I'm going to call it, over the set with the Gundam and Hello Kitty. If you're going for pure cuteness. If you're going for completion, then obviously you get both.
Well, folks, we hope you found something to enjoy in this very specific episode. Hey, if these things took your fancy, by all means indulge. Don't let an overly judgmental, over-opinionated sock puppet stop you from being you. Fly that freak flag, baby. Well, we'll have more cool stuff from the Humans collection for you next time. So please click that like button or that subscribe button down there. That about wraps it up for this episode. What do you got there? This is so humiliating. Dressing me up better not become your thing. Anyway, sayonara, folks.